Hi, I'm Aunmar Mohammmed and I'm a professional 3D artist. A little bit about myself is my parents are first generation immigrants. So, I was born here in the United States, so I'm Palestinian American. I like to think that I'd graduated a few years ago, but I didn't. I graduated high school back in 2005. And at the time, I wasn't sure if I wanted to get into engineering or something with the sciences or CAD. And I was going towards the CAD and engineering route. And I didn't really like how restrictive or constrictive engineering is. It is down to fractions of a millimeter. And that's kind of when I found out I was more of an artist. So I went around talking to advisors and they're like, hey, there's this new animation program that opened up. And this is around like 2007, 2008. There was like not many animation programs. Animation wasn't really well known. 3D art, CG, VFX. So I went into that program, and at the time I was given a giant textbook in the course, and they were like, here you go, read these chapters, because even the instructors didn't really know about 3D art. So, I went through and got a degree, but a lot of it was self-taught. What's a day of my life look at my job, right? So it starts with working with producers and project managers. So we meet every day for dailies, right? They're called dailies. So there's a stand-up where everybody just says, hey, here's what I'm working on. Here's what I finished. Do you have any bottlenecks or obstacles? No? Cool. Move on to the next thing. Do you have any roadblocks? Hey, this thing's stopping me from finishing my task. I need support, or I need more information. I need this, and that, right? So it's very quick iterations and allows, people to focus on their tasks. And we meet at the end of the sprint and say, here's what I accomplished. Here's what we have. And so us as designers and developers, our goal and our tasks is to try to get as close as we can to create this product that they're envisioning. One thing that I did at my previous job was I worked on a job called Ford Truth About Trucks, where we went and took the Ford vehicles, their iconic truck, their pickup truck, their Super Duty, their F-150s and F-250 Super Duties, and me, along with the team, prepared and create this fully immersive application that is in every single dealership in the United States. So you can go to any dealership and you'll see the kiosks, and that's running real time. That's using Unity, and you're able to get in there and dissect those vehicles inside and out, at full exterior, full interior, down to every bolt, and can get inside the engines. It is a pretty detailed app, and to be able to actually break it down and see what makes that vehicle the best, or you can start to learn more things about why you actually want to drive that vehicle. The biggest thing that I care about is just being able to help students and actually help them get in and break into the industry. When I went to school, I really didn't have an instructor that was like an expert in the field until as I was finishing up my last semester or two, right? And by that point, it was great to have finally an instructor to help me. So I always kind of vowed to myself, I was like, well, I want to be the instructor I wish I had in school. And so since then I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give back, I'll go and teach. And I've been teaching since 2009, 2010. And so I recently started a YouTube channel. So being able to help people wherever they're at, anywhere in the world, was pretty cool to kind of see that firsthand as the YouTube channel was growing. If I were to talk to students now about how to prepare for the industry, if you want to be successful, success is preparation meeting opportunity. If you want a job, like the number one thing, like even before like your portfolio and resume and all that stuff, is networking. People have to know you exist, right? And if you just live in your bubble in your class, it's going to make it very hard, right? You of course start with your class and your colleagues and the people that you graduate with, but you want to expand upon that and really focus on expanding that network in order to get started with your career.